It was good. I know it's been a while since I've actually did one of these type of videos, but I wanted to explain what's been going on as far as at work and stuff like that. So those that have been following my contract worker vlog, you know that I've been working second shift now. Due to people being miserable. And honestly, I love it on second shift. It's so much more laid back. Um, if there's no work, they don't force you to do something else. Everybody knows what's supposed to be done. Nobody's there in their feelings miserable and stuff like that. Even one of the older cats on the shift, he just went through like a house fire, probably like right before I started working second shift. But he's not bitter and miserable and stuff like that. And he even talked to me the other day, maybe like last week. He said, "Man, you can't imagine what I've been going through, with my house burning down and stuff like that." I was like, I can't. But he's still in good spirits. He still crack jokes all the time. It's a whole vibe. But the reason why I'm making this video is because of the person I was having problems with from first shift. It's just like I don't know. Obviously bitter, miserable, all this other stuff. And funny story is that Thanksgiving had just passed, so we was off for 4 days. And I decided one of those days, like, okay, let me go wash my clothes. So I went to the laundromat, and guess who I saw? mm, 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 mm. Yeah. And he didn't even see me, so if I was that guy, it would have ended badly for him. But I'm making this video because I need everybody to really understand if things are not going your way, if you're not where you wanted to be in life, if you can't deal with life's curveballs and stuff like that, you can't take that out on other people. You taking your frustration out on people that have nothing to do with your life situations, and that's not right. Now, again, like I said, what if I was really evil spirited and stuff like that? Because trust me, when I saw him, I could have got him if I wanted to. Pause. And what would that have landed me? In jail, paying court costs and lawyers and nah. So you asking why did I see him at the laundromat? The last I remember hearing, something was going on with his truck. So he's not from here. He's contracting, so he's traveling. I'm not gonna tell where he lives at, but he don't live too far from here. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful when you trying to project your evil spirits on other people. Because somebody that works with me that gave me the rundown on him, they said they know where he lives at, like dropped him off to his house. But I digress. So something was going on with his truck. I believe it was the head gasket went bad or something like that. Things happen. Like, I had stuff going on with my car. Like, yeah, I ain't miles and miles away from home, but that don't mean that I'm gonna walk around in an evil state. But on top of that, to be working 6, 7 days a week, and then your truck breaks, your car breaks, your vehicle. And this was a while ago. This was even before I even moved to second shift. So, what is you doing? We get paid pretty damn good money as contractors. And then with him traveling and not being, at home, you get per diem and stuff like that. Those that don't know, per diem is extra money on top of your paycheck so you could eat, to buy food and stuff like that. But at some point, we got to take accountability. We all get thrown curveballs in life, but we still have to treat people with respect, dignity, and courtesy. So, yeah, I pulled up to the laundromat. I went inside, and this guy got a one of a kind type of a walk. That wobble, hobble, whatever you want to call it, is indistinguishable. Excuse me, it's very distinguishable. Like nobody walked even close to like that. So I was like, okay. I'm loading my clothes in the washing machine, and I look out the window. I said, it's a small damn world. So where the laundromat is at, I saw him walking across the street to a restaurant to grab some food. I was like, oh, okay. So once my clothes was going in the washing machine, I looked out the window. I was like, all right. I saw him go across the street and into the restaurant. By that point, I went back to my car in the parking lot, and I'm sitting in my car, and then he comes walking right back past. It's like, oh, okay. So then, maybe like a few minutes later, maybe 15 minutes later, he was standing outside for a little bit. He goes inside, he grabs his clothes, and then he hops into an Uber. Now, you know how easy it would have been for me to just follow that car that he hopped into? You get what I'm saying? But I had to think, he's doing all of this work and he's old as hell. No disrespect to the old elderly people. He obviously ain't got enough money to get his car fixed. We gotta manage our finances better. And trust me, I'm not the one to judge. I'm not the one to point fingers. Because I have my moments too. But if we just be a little more kind to people, maybe karma wouldn't, kick us so hard in the rear end. Pause. So I just wanted to shed a little bit of light, tell everybody to stay positive, and let's try to start making changes that we know we need to do. Let's start today. Everybody take care. I'll see y'all in the next one.